can start. There we go. What is going on, YouTube? I'm your host, Leon Gunn, still with, guys, go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's fucking me again, Sonic.
Sonic. We have Sonic here with us, as you guys can tell.
Yeah.
The angry green guy. Okay. Nurgle is here. JT Vega.
Yep, I'm here.
And what's your name again? Mathnaut? Is that your name? Mathnaut. Okay, Mathnaut is here as well.
Okay, what happened? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
What happened?
I think he got disconnected. It's live. We're still playing.
It's still playing? I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, we're being attacked for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Connection's really bad.
Okay.
What's happened? Let's talk about their...
Google tends to do this a lot.
For that.
All right, is everyone here?
Yeah, this happens. Yeah. Okay, guys. We had something screwed up. Just happened.
Leon,
but everything is going good. Okay, guys, everything is.
Calm down, Leon.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Leon,
sorry,
okay.
I'm just saying we're fine. Everything is just screwed up now. First thing we're going to be talking about today is is possibly one of the most messed up videos I have ever seen. I can't even describe it. It's called "If Women Were Gamergate Assholes" by Lash.
Someone does
it's from UCD Comedy.
You want me to play for everybody?
No, just post it.
Sure. No, I don't want to get. I don't want them to go after me.
I don't want to be triggered again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
put it in the chat for you guys.
Wait,
Comments continuing link. Put your link in the video description. Oh, come on. I'll put it in the description.
Too late.
Hey,
Too late.
Trigger warning, man. The harpoons.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the description for you guys. What's been going on is this video. It's kind of like she does a perfect impersonation of Randy Harper minus the blue hair. I'm not kidding. You guys got anything to say about what the woman looks like? Before we get into the details of the video.
Present to everybody, Leon.
Yes, present to everyone.
I'm putting it in the description below. I'm not gonna post this on my channel. Give me a second here. Wait a second.
There's nothing to say.
What the hell is going on? Stupid thing.
There's
A lot of things is. Oh, there it is. I'll present.
There's
I'll
nothing
show.
to say. Oh God.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Volvatron. So a bunch of games journalists are whining as usual about how games like Fairy World are not a space for men. I mean, social justice warriors games are supposed to be fun, okay? Brent, get off my clip.
How weak.
Am I supposed to worry about how men feel every hour of the day? I just want to come home, take my bra off, and play a kick-ass game where I solve diplomatic puzzles in the princess realm.
Princess powered up to the next level of emotional intelligence. I have checked my privilege at the door.
Triggered.
Oh man. Oh man.
You just made a bestie.
Fucking triggered.
I'm looking at her eyes.
Female characters because
Can't look down. I just can't look down.
Have the emotional intelligence to negotiate peace among the Glitter Kingdoms. I mean, that's just biology.
I admit the glasses and everything are okay, but I
Oh,
just
like
can't
how-
look down.
Here's the funny thing. It's supposed to be role reversal, and look at their own perception of the reversed roles. Their partner is submissive and weak. I
Hey,
mean,
look, there's a Goonie beard man and everything.
oh God.
God, airport's law at work again.
that are shrouded in mystery. And if you feel left out, then make your own game. I mean, don't come and shit all over fairy world diplomacy because elven men's balls don't obey the laws of gravity. It's a fantasy. It doesn't mean I expect my husband's body to look like that.
She does make a good point.
Poor bastard.
I know, right?
That's the only funny part of the video.
Jeremy the elf.
Yes, I would.
That's
Hey, did you leave
that's
it?
what it is to them. It's all about
What?
Okay.
Subscriber
Okay. Okay. There we go, guys. You can cut it now. I am probably gonna get.
I understand this is just a comedy skit.
I know it is. I understand that it's a comedy skit, but they got all their information from Jezebel or Gawker
Yeah,
or whatever the
it's
hell. I messed up his name.
it's not that it is. It's just that most people are misinformed about Gamergate, and that's the truth of the matter.
Okay, Sonic, you can stop presenting that now. Okay, there we go. All right.
I want to bomb it.
I know, but I'm a little concerned about just getting hit by a copyright claim. I'm been concerned about kind of stuff like that.
You're
You be
not
a
monetized.
good
don't
friend.
be a wuss. It's a
I'm.
If they do try to use that copyright strike thing, you can try to defend yourself against it.
Yeah, all it is all I'm doing is just showing what the video is. But so, what do you guys think about this whole situation with this video? Someone actually said vaginas with teeth. Oh my god.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't look down at her.
I know.
I just couldn't
was
look
like-
down at her.
It was
I
the
looked
most
straight at your freaking eyes.
It was just the most ridiculous video. It's like Randy Harper just had blue hair, and that's Randy Harper in a nutshell, in my opinion.
Yeah,
The thing-
go ahead, man.
The
My
thing
bad.
is, it's just a skit. It's just a comedy skit.
Yeah,
basically,
it is. Misinformed comedians.
Well, misinformed comedians may just make fun of it. It's the same with the whole thing that I made that joke about 9/11. You remember that joke about Macross, man? That I
Oh.
did with. Janito and me made a joke about a show called Macross, and basically we made the joke about jet fuel
Jet
can melt
fuel
steel
burn.
beams. Yeah. But instead of jet fuel steel beams, it can melt steel beams in spaceships.
What?
Yeah. Now you got the joke?
Yeah, I
Yep.
get the joke.
Now you got the joke.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes, jet fuel can apparently melt steel beams in spaceships.
Yes.
wait.
Yes.
Star Trek.
But
Star
this
Trek.
video is. But what we saw in this video, it's like. It's just like how everything the antis act. They act like that. That woman got a perfect representation of how the antis act, and she says
probably
it's
is an
if
anti.
women act like Gamergate assholes. No, it's if women act like anti-Gamergaters,
Yeah.
and it's a perfect representation
Because
of them.
yeah, it is a perfect representation of what we're dealing with right now.
Mhm.
Awkward notion of retributive justice. I mean, look at their role reversal and look at how they see their partners. Look at how they portray their partners. That's what it is to them.
Mhm.
I mean, God, it's just the entire joke is just emasculating the guy. That's
Yes, that's all it is. And how many people in Gamergate have ever treated their girlfriend like shit? Really, how many? Very little. I haven't seen that many. I haven't seen that
There
many
was
cases.
that
There could
one
be some-
time.
Yeah. There was
Now
this
that we
one
don't have-
time.
Not
Yeah,
that we
just
don't have
one time,
assholes,
but-
Many moons ago.
Dude, you saying that how many Gamergate have? You don't know that.
Yeah, we
completely
don't know.
different.
well, some
Yeah,
of them,
we don't know, but we keep our lives personal. We don't treat our women like.
some of the most
what I
prominent
was-
women in our community have spoken out about this.
Yeah, and what I think of when I saw him when I seen him like walk right behind her and stuff, and she got a little mad. It's like when we did the live streams just recently when Lisa finally got her camera. Tab would always come in the background. At some points, that's what almost reminded me of to point. And then then she started talking. So like that ain't Lisa.
I know, a lot of people are just like kind of wondering what's going on.
Yeah. They don't
So-
know, and they probably just went like, okay, I want to do a GamerGate video, so you know what? I'll just
Well-
make this. I'll look up. What does Gawker Media have to say about it? What's Jezebel have to say? What's Kotaku and Polygon have to say? They probably looked at those things. What's Anita Sarkeesian have to say? Feminist Frequency. That sounds like a reliable.
You know what's so funny is that they always post web videos.
Yes.
And the surprising part is that they haven't even shown the videos of us talking about them.
So I have to put it like this to the woman. She is misinformed. She really is. There were some funny points like the ending where he just like looks down. That was funny, but other than that,
You know, it's a parody of what they. You know, maybe for all we know, they were trying to make a parody for what they see or what the anti-see Gamergate as, and trying to reverse the roles or something. It's a complete satire piece. I don't know if it was to make a statement about social justice warriors, or if it was to make a statement about us being terrible people or something. I don't know which way they were trying to go with it, but
Well, look at this. The way the outro is and the way she's trying to make this video, she is a feminist. So we might think that she's like one of those blind feminists that believe everything that every.
She kind of looks like she fits the role, but I'm not
she
so
not
sure.
she not look. I mean her content. You see
Her attitude,
back-
yes, but I mean just how she just her demeanor, how she is, not her looks in general, just her demeanor, just what she does. That says like social justice warrior all around it. I'm not trying to judge this woman, but just her demeanor in that video. And if she's not an SJW and she's doing that to impersonate one, that is the best acting I've ever seen of an SJW. Other than that,
It's still cringy.
yeah, it's still cringeworthy. It's like, oh my god, why did I watch this? But it is going to be a good meme. It'll be a good meme.
Gamergate, or social justice, whatever
Just-
you want to see. The video is cringy.
Michael Jordan, if you're watching this some other time in the future and you see that video, put blue hair, Photoshop blue hair on her.
I don't
Someone
know, it's
Photoshop blue hair on her, please. Someone please Photoshop blue hair on her.
What's the next topic?
Okay, next topic. We'll talk about hatred. What the hell? We'll talk about that one first. Hatred. JT, you know more about this than I do. Go right ahead.
Yeah, right now hatred is getting a lot of hatred.
well,
Yeah, I'm not joking. There's been a lot of I know that GOG has refused to not sell the game
Mm-hmm.
because they believe in that narrative that the game is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
That is so horrible and so evil that it's about killing people. Yeah, it is, but right now they're being banned on. They won't be sold. It won't be sold on GOG, but it will be sold on Steam and Desura.
see, that's what I don't understand is it's okay for Steam, and Steam has a policy against adults-only rated games as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
They
game is
got
going to be
Neko-
adults only.
They got Necopara and Honeypop, which they basically are hentai games.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
but it was actually a pretty good game. I actually played it myself.
Here it
About
is.
Honey
I'll
Pop?
present mine to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
Here's,
I love that game. It's fun as hell to play, actually.
Present from
Yeah,
everybody.
for a puzzle game slash
Dating
visual
sim.
novel, I was playing it, going like.
So as you
this
guys
is
are
actually
seeing
cool.
right there it is. The thing Twitch actually is now banning. First, the original games are BMX Triple X, Sakura Spirit, Dramatical Murder, Second Life, and Honey Pop. And now they're doing AO, adults only rating games like Hatred, Fahrenheit, Indigo Prophecy, and Manhunt 2 Uncut.
It's so fun that Second Life is on there. It's just
Oh, and yeah.
that's funny to
Yeah.
me.
In other hand, see those games? Stream it only on Hitbox.
Yeah,
you
you're
go.
allowed to do it. Here's the thing I found out. if you're doing, they have a mature adult.
Don't even complain about this. That's the biggest boon they have to their competition. I mean,
I know Hitbox allows you to stream it, but you have to put it under mature content.
You know what? That's fine.
Absolutely.
You know what? That's fine because you don't want some kid to come across it. You should have it like under mature content.
You know
Yeah,
what?
that I agree, but Steam probably doesn't
Parents
have
are
that.
doing a freaking job in monitoring their kids' internet use.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, I agree too. They should have
that's
a
a parenting
parental
that's a
advisory
parenting
thing
issue.
for it.
Yeah, parental discretion is advised on a live stream. Like they should do that.
Yeah, that is. Parents should be parents, basically.
Because if they're gonna tell people not to say curse words and such on Twitch and worry about that whole issue, then they need to say, hold up. If I'm playing Call of Duty, then I should just warn people that I'm gonna curse out loud. And instead of banning people for cursing, they should tell people, hey, put your thing on mature rating so that people won't be watching it. But then again, that would cause cause kids to watch it anyways because
Yeah.
That's true, but that also sue-proofs Twitch because, hey, it's warning right there. There's explicit content within this stream, and now
Viewer
parents,
discretion is
now they are
advised.
no longer liable for a child accessing the site and seeing that. So it's more on protecting themselves. That's why the games ratings tend to exist in the first place. It protects the developer and the publisher from that responsibility of someone saying, well, my 14-year-old murdered his brother because he played Mortal Kombat. It protects them from that. Because then the judge will ask in court,
rip their
why'd you let
head
your son
off
play
with
this
his
shit?
bare hands. Yeah, because the 14-year-old boy could literally rip someone's head off.
I was playing Honey Pop. Oh shit! I impregnated my sister.
because they kind of
Well,
Yeah,
sounds like a
that's
personal problem,
fucking.
my friend.
That's
That
a
was-
personal problem.
Oh my god, Mr. Sonic.
No, not me. I'm saying like, yeah, I was making that as a fucking joke.
I know, man. Okay, we got anything more to say about Hatred being banned from Steam? You got
I'm just
anything else?
It's not. Has it actually been removed?
Not
from
Steam,
again?
not
I think
Steam.
so.
I meant
it won't be
Twitch.
allowed to be played on
All right,
on
well,
Steam
here's the deal.
stream. Sorry.
That's,
Twitch stream. Yes,
that's
Twitch.
that's a little sensationalist. I mean, it's
Uh,
not just hatred. They're pulling this blanket ban on a lot more than just hatred.
Yeah.
And from the sound of it, they're being pretty consistent with it. So really, that's not
Yeah.
something to get mad about. They're
Yeah.
just-
It's Twitch's website. If they want to ban the product, they can. If it's under if they do like all adult only rating games, they want to ban. So be it. It's their website. They have the right to
they're
do
not
that.
being inconsistent about it. So
No, they're not. They're it's like consistency. Any prohibit all versions of rated adult only
that's-
according to ESRB. And there's a reason why. My
That's their
opinion is
drive.
they're trying to get more professional. They're trying to become more respectable. And you know what? They want to do that. More power to them.
I
they're-
think they're just trying to avoid the shitstorm. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to avoid. Because
Yes.
what's going to happen, if they wouldn't have done this, this is exactly what's going to happen, and I guarantee it. Somebody would stream hatred, and the first fucking thing that'll happen is this crazy outrage culture will strike and start freaking out, calling for boycotts of Twitch, and
I'll stop
Twitch
sharing
should
right
be
now.
taken down, and all this shit. And then smear articles start running all over the place, and then we see Twitchgate pop up.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
don't tell me I'm wrong. That's all I'm gonna say is just tell me that I'm wrong in that case,
Nah, you're
because I
not.
know it's gonna happen.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. They don't mind certain certain games like they did Sugura Kagura,
hmm
and that one had some revealing content, but they kind of mistake, but it's actually a Muso,
hmm Yep.
which is like Dynasty Warriors, and yet
Yeah.
they kind of went after it because because people were bitching about that game being sexist and such, and it's like, wait a minute.
I've never even heard of that game until today.
Sugura Kagura series, it's a very popular series in Japan. and people were trying to stream that, and Twitch was like going after it because they thought it was a visual novel.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
but it was
man.
just a beat 'em up game.
Yeah, they do that kind of stuff all the time. I've been seeing this more often where they're trying to do the copyright claim things or blocking. They're like cutting out
They're actually
entire
blocking
audio.
music.
They're blocking entire audios of videos, parts of videos, like the entire
Because
audio
it's
parts.
music.
Yes, and that's what Twitch streamers used to have, was like music in the background. It's like
Because people, you want to know why they did that? Because people were like getting bored with people playing on streams and such, and usually people just play music because it's like it's the only way to have people, watch and entertain people while they're streaming.
and some of these guys were hilarious. Like some of the guys I used to see on Twitch, some of them would like be like these shirtless skinny boys, and they would like dance to music and stuff, and it's like really freaking weird. It's like, what the hell am I watching here? And I'm like, no wonder why these guys are making careers off of Twitch.
I know that when my fighting game team is running their stream, Team Poverty, we get a lot less viewership when we don't have commentators or don't have the camera on showing our faces. So people want to see faces. They want to hear other people at least talking over it. So they don't want to just sit there and watch two people play the game. They want to hear commentary and things like that.
Okay, so any final thoughts on this whole thing? I think I just said this before, but we're gonna end this right now with the hatred thing. Any final thoughts for you guys on this? Would it affect Twitch in any way, or is it just gonna be like some short little?
It won't affect Twitch. It may make people want to go to other services like Hitbox or any other streaming service that would gladly take these games into heart.
Yeah.
But
okay,
I
That's
find
what
that
I'm iterate about it myself is this could be Hitbox's chance to steal a lot of traffic from Twitch. So
It's true.
yeah, and your turn, Sonic.
I find it dumb and smart at the same time. Dumb because they could get so much fucking traffic with that game, and smart because they know the controversy behind it.
Yes.
And you're trying to avoid the fucking controversy.
Yes, of course. Okay, Mathnaut, have any final thoughts?
I mean, they're shooting themselves in the foot. That's not
Yeah.
really something to get upset about unless you're somehow
I
emotionally
like
invested
Twitch
in
though.
that
I mean,
content.
yeah.
I mean, they're cool. I mean, I understand what they're doing and why, and it's unfortunate, but I mean, that's the future they chose. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really an ethics issue.
No, it's not really, but it's just showing how because of a social justice outcry, why games get censored, and this needs to be addressed because remember
and the funny
original-
thing is, here's the other fact of this is that I just heard from the grapevine that they're not going to review that game. No one in the gaming industry will review that game.
I was so tempted to contact them saying, "Hey, I'll review the game for you guys." I'm so.
Maybe social justice publications are going to review it.
I would play it.
I would review the game. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not that big of a fan of running around like a psychopath gunning people down.
I
might take
games.
I mean, yes, I do play Postal 2 from time to time, and since I've seen him on Twitch before, and it's not covered on the Twitch scene, I'm going to do a playthrough and put Postal 2 on Twitch. So if anybody wants to watch a little bit later, I'm going to do a playthrough of Postal 2 on Twitch. So that's the end of that whole situation. Yeah. So we're done with Twitch and blocking those things. So next topic, shall we? Hashtag Woo has it worse. I came across this one today, this hashtag this morning, and I'm like, what the hell did I just see? Watch. So I'll put a shit.
All right, who
Screen
has
share.
it worse?
Woo has it worse. Yes. Hashtag Woo has it worse. Not that one. Screen share.
Oh, that old thing, that one where she complains.
Yes, there we go. Here it is. I have the screen share up. I'll put present to everyone. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys see it?
Yeah.
God damn it, go to it. There we go. It's my own error. Stuff like I've been through times I couldn't afford food, but once Wu couldn't afford moisturizer, so clearly hashtag Wu has a worse.
Oh wait, so they're making fun of Wu because one of her tweets saying that.
Yes. Here
She
it
couldn't
is.
afford
Right there.
moisturizer.
Here you guys go. This is liberal lunacy. Anyone else wonder why Wu is so desperate for moisturizer? I got a theory. Hashtag Wu has it worse. And
Life
then
is
it goes
never-
to and then it goes to that picture of
It
rubs
rubs
the
the
lotion
lotion on the skin, or it gets
Yeah.
the hose again.
And
Yes,
then
from
it's like-
Silence of the Lambs.
yes. Oh man.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose
And
again.
it just gets even funnier and funnier. I'm gonna put up the photos. The photos are even hilarious. Like this one, for instance, from Liberal Lunacy. We all know
Oh, she did a good one.
I have an incurable neuromuscular disease, and will never walk again. But hashtag Wu has worse. Hashtag Gamergate. She is wheelchair bound, and then I was ridiculously, and this is continuing on to her thing. What Brianna was says is, I was ridiculously broke after college. I was so broke I had to work at GameStop, and she went on to say, so I'll never forget a month I was broke without moisturizer. Yeah, and it goes on there.
Yeah, you're lucky you don't work for a strip club.
Mhm.
Yeah. And yeah, she's saying, I worked at GameStop. Bitch, please. I know women that worked at a strip club, and they pretty much were never like that job.
And this is what she said. I took a breath. Someone else did. Regular, normal, everyday people don't know who I am, so I have to tell them. I take a breath to calm myself, look them in the eye, and say, "My name is Brianna Wu. Are you aware you just spilled Coke on my electronics?" I remember that tweet. But this stuff,
I remember that too.
Yeah, and the moisturizer thing. It's going around now. It's like I deserve a happy life. Help stop dry skin in America. And there's
God.
remember, kids, Wu has it worse. It's stuff like that Ubisoft Watch Dogs lead writer doesn't think Gamergate is a hate group. I'd love to tell. Yeah, it's just been going on with like all the dumb bullshit Brianna Wu has been pulling, and it's like the hashtag Wu has the worst thing has been going on. So, what do you guys actually think of the hashtag Wu has it worse?
I think it's funny as fuck. It totally kind of blows open her whole privilege argument and shit. It makes her look like a complete fake and a half. Not that she already did look like a fucking fake, but it makes her look even worse.
All right, sorry, I missed the topic. What are we on now?
Wu has it
Who
worse.
has it worse?
Has what worse?
Wu has it
Sorry,
worse.
sorry.
It's the hashtag Wu has it worse. Here, I'll post a link to the thing that we were just looking at for you to look at. Here we go on the chat.
Who has it worse?
Brianna Wu, W-U has it worse. Brianna Wu has it worse. It's hashtag Wu has it worst.
Oh, when she's complaining about all the
Yes,
shit,
everything like
first world
like
problems.
some of the stuff that like I had to work at a GameStop and stuff like that. You know what? A GameStop is a clean store. It's a really clean store. If the one at least in Montana, here in Missoula, it's a clean store.
I'll
So
talk
I'd
shit
say-
about GameStop all day, but that's not really one of the
That is an easy job to work at.
Yeah, I
You don't
mean,
have to lift like stacking
not
games
exactly
is
working the
easier
sewer.
than stacking freaking
All right.
cartridges.
not exactly
Stacking-
working in a fucking coal mine here, okay?
All right, I
Yeah.
got you here. I got it right here for you, Wu. This
Okay.
is for Wu if she's listening. She says she has it worse. Well, have you ever worked in the middle of the summer in Greece, standing on a steel deck of a ship, painting and chipping and grinding fucking paint? You ever fucking done that? I'm sure Wu definitely has it worse.
I think you well and lost her the second you mentioned being uncomfortably hot and not having air conditioning.
I mean, dude, we're talking like over 100-degree heat here.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
that.
so Brianna
Okay.
Wu does have it worse. So Brianna Wu has it worse. So we get
Okay.
it. And
I lived in Puerto Rico. I can tell you this right now. I had it worse when there was no water.
oh man, it gets that bad up there. It
When
got
there was
that
a
bad?
drought. When there was a
Oh.
drought, that's
No
what
shit.
happened. It gets worse with hurricanes as well in Puerto Rico.
Oh man,
I'm gonna-
well
I'm
Puerto
gonna
Rico
let
gets hurricanes like
people
fucking
shit on
crazy.
me, okay?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
people that are watching this, leave in the comment. Leave your clever
Actually-
thing in the comments of who has it worse.
Listen, me, Slade, Foxagon, a number of us, we're war veterans. She doesn't have shit on us.
I'm not a military veteran, but I heavily understand what military veterans go
I'm
through,
not a
so-
war vet, but I am a Navy vet.
My dad's a mechanic in the war, and that's all he ever did was fix helicopters.
Mhm. My dad
And
was
a medic.
My dad was a tank driver. My dad drove a M2 Bradley combat vehicle during Operation Desert Storm. So, and he was in 73 Easton in the middle of the battle. He was in that battle. So yeah, I do know how damaging military could do to people. What military service
Yeah.
could do.
My dad actually suffered from sinuses when he came back from Iraq.
Mhm.
That was like the biggest side effect.
Mhm.
A lot of people nowadays that were Vietnam vets that were exposed to Agent Orange have a lot of really bad health problems that they didn't get coverage for from the VA until not that recently.
Yeah.
So a lot of military vets have it really bad.
So yeah, but I mean, like what I seen, what Shannon did, she posted the hell out of this, and I heavily applaud her for doing it.
I
Because
wish
she
we-
is wheelchair bound. That woman is wheelchair bound. I couldn't imagine having a life like her. Being
What I-
able to.
What I wish we would have seen more of is Gamergate military vets with disabilities posting more on that tag as well, because it would have made her
Yes.
truly look bad.
On what tag?
On this Wu Has It Worse.
Oh, I just
mean,
made my post.
And what
Oh,
we
you
were
did?
hearing. So what did you guys hear about Wu Has It Worse? Someone said they heard something about it earlier today because I tried asking and nobody really cared about it earlier today.
I'm
So
posting
what?
it in chat. There's what I put out.
was it you that put that out?
No, I
Dude.
just put out.
Oh.
This like literally a few seconds ago. Posted on it.
A number of us who are veterans have been to war, but Wu had to get a job once. The whore.
Oh god, that's good.
Okay, I haven't followed you, so I'm following you right now.
Well, what happened is I spotted this earlier as well. Somebody posted some random tweet saying that Wu Has It Worse is going to trend shortly. Just to let you all know ahead of time. I think it was supposed to be a anti-Gamergate trending tag to make Wu look good and for us to co-opt it, but then we wound up co-opting it before it started to trend.
Yeah, and
I
we
wish
just
we would have
destroyed
co-opted it, but you know.
Yeah, it would have destroyed Brianna Wu, and if they would have done it beforehand, we should have waited for them to do it. That's my opinion. I mean, but that's what I'm thinking is we should have waited first. A Batman's here, great! Finally, Batman, I finally have this chat working for you
We are now blessed.
with the great Batman.
Yep.
Yep, I got chat working. I figured out what the problem was. I kept uploading it wrong. Now it's working right. But yeah, Brianna Wu apparently does have worse. She has millionaire parents. How rich is her husband anyway? Is he really well off? Frank?
I think it's mostly mom and dad's money.
Oh. But yeah, she has millionaire parents. I'm not even getting to how she acted in college. I'm not going to get anywhere near that. I'm going to say what happened after college, where she apparently tried getting a job at a freaking GameStop. That was stupid. I mean, She could have had worse places in GameStop.
I would be happy to be
Well,
working.
let's put it this way: GameStop didn't pay that well. Let's be honest.
It doesn't pay well, no, but it's like one of the most cushiest jobs you could find.
I know. I
tell you
wish
that-
I had. I wish I would have worked at GameStop
Yeah,
and had the experience to learn to be at GameStop. But they only hired people that they think they're qualified to do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
They've been wanting me to.
I call horseshit on
I
that.
know,
They
uh,
passed me up for a bleach blonde bimbo with big tits when I applied.
Oh, really?
And I'm not fucking joking about that. I'm dead serious.
They want pretty attractive people to work
Yeah,
there.
they want to.
I'm not pretty.
But,
So.
Well,
that's
I
not
remember
really the case.
they hired a hipster
Yeah.
where I lived.
You have to be friends with them.
Yeah, you have to be
Yeah.
very friendly and you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, and one things I've learned is that with GameStop, we remember when Grand Theft Auto 5 was released on the PS3 and Xbox 360 all the way back in 2013. Remember that one woman who says, "I got his information right here," the manager like that, his email right here, to anybody who wants it, who said that. That's how bad some GameStop managers act. But back on the topic here, Brianna Wu could have had a much worse job. I mean, let me tell you my first job. It was working at a machinery shop here in Montana when I was 16 years old, and I was being paid minimum wage. I was probably being paid lower than what GameStop pays their employees.
I tagged her in something. I hope she sees this some way.
No, but I'm just saying I was brushing, I was sweeping the ground, I was sweeping the machinery, I was using like cloth and toothbrushes and stuff like that to clean off these heavy machineries because they're the best things to work. Get in between tight cracks. I was trying to clean off heavy grease, and I was working with gasoline to cut the grease. So that was my first job. That is worse than working at GameStop. Trust me.
I cut grass, then I was a janitor. Oh God, I hated.
That was my next job.
bathroom. Yeah, being a janitor and washing dishes.
I over the summer I was working at the school because there's no other job in my small town Montana. So they had a job open for the school. None of the other kids wanted. So I'm like, you know what? This is better than working at the machinery shop again that I was working at, where they built milling tools and stuff in Montana. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. So I want to work at the school. So I'm doing this really easy work of doing the janitorial work and stuff. And then I started getting into heavy chemicals, and it started making me sick and lightheaded and stuff, and I kept getting yelled at by the head janitor saying, "You better be working faster," like that. And I told him, and I finally had to go, and the principal was over there, superintendent was over there, and she finally had to tell him off because we are supposed to be very careful when it comes to this like baseboard cleaner, which is like
Oh
the
God,
most.
I know
it's
what
like
you're talking about.
Yes,
That,
it
Yeah,
made me
I
sick.
know exactly what you mean.
Bleach and ammonia.
That
Yeah, but
shit's
this
really bad
baseboard
for your
cleaner,
health.
it really messed me up through the summer of 2007, and
This is the
That's
reason why
worse
they
than-
should have gave you a mask.
they
You're
did
supposed
give
to
me
be
a mask
wearing a
afterwards.
respirator.
They gave me a little paper mask that I put over my face afterwards. And I
No.
put it on.
That's not effective when you're
Yeah,
having to work
he's
in those
right.
chemicals.
Yes.
You're
It-
supposed to be wearing a respirator. As
So
a matter
yeah,
Alright,
hashtag
guys?
Woo has it worse.
Guys?
Hashtag yes.
What's up, dude?
All right, I don't know how many people are watching, or I
9.
mean, I don't normally deal with Woo
Yeah,
or
9
anything at all,
people.
but that last tweet I linked in the chat, someone do me a favor and I want her to see that
Yeah.
one in particular.
Or as
Oh,
You're
Or is that-
really
that's funny.
wrong.
That's
Oh,
fucking
man.
awesome.
Yes, man. I'm retweeting that. I am so retweeting that.
That is fucking beautiful. I love it.
So someone get that to Woo. I want to
I
know
retweeted
that
it, so it'll double on her feed if she saw it for me. Everybody
I just
go ahead and
retweeted
retweet
myself.
that. If you
Oh,
guys are
yeah,
following me on
that's funny.
Twitter, I put my link in the chat below, so if you guys want to see it, just click that link and it'll be in there. I just retweeted it, so you guys could see it.
So y'all
Oh,
want to
man.
talk about bad jobs that we had. My first job was a sacker at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Then I worked fast food most of my life. I mean, I was doing at the kitchen everything in fast food. I was a cook, a dishwasher, and then when I went in the Navy, I was an undesignated seaman.
Oh boy.
You guys can make as many bad
Oh,
jokes as you want
run,
about that as you want.
Nurgle, run a draw on your thing. Dude, I got some I want to put on your thing. I want to present it to everybody, and while you're talking.
Where's the draw? Where's the draw
It's
there?
right on those side apps. There you go.
Alright.
Good. I wanted to do this. Text.
You wanted to do this for a long time.
I want to do this.
Alright, I got it on.
Okay.
So-
I don't want to place this on him.
Yes, I was an undesignated seaman, and that job entailed me chipping and grinding paint regardless of the damn weather, sweeping standing water, wiping down slick decks, and above all, running a paint locker while wearing a respirator without air conditioning. So Woo
Oh,
definitely
man.
has it worse.
But yeah, you guys heard about mine with the baseboard cleaner. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with.
I had to deal with that too, man. You weren't the only one.
There we go. Yeah, we all had to deal with that.
We had some
Sure.
folks that did that.
I'm starting my adventure to do all that kind of worse job and shit. Because I'm 18 and I'm still looking for jobs.
There we go. Hashtag Woo has it worse.
It's trending?
Yeah.
Is it trending?
I'm not sure if it's trending or not, but we have to make it trending, everybody. Hashtag Woo has it worse.
Hashtag Woo has it worse, folks. You know what? I haven't even posted.
Everybody that's listening to this, give your story of your job that you did, your first job that you did, and didn't say, or your worst job that you did, and just say hashtag Woo has it worse.
Hell, I was willing to work at McDonald's. They didn't hire me.
Yeah,
I'm
I
willing
was-
to do anything.
I was willing to work for minimum wage.
yeah. There it is. Look on Nurgle's thing, and you'll see hashtag Woo has it worse.
Dude, I'm willing to do anything at this point.
Hashtag.
Yeah, you're willing to do anything. Like you willing to do porn or anything?
So I suck your cock for money, please.
Let me give you my
As long as it's
address.
with Mercedes. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. No, but I will do anything so far, any kind
Yeah.
of job.
Hell, I would work in the porn.
There you
industry.
guys go. I
Have
put
to.
in the live chat below. Hashtag Woo has the worst. Give your worst story of your job and stuff like that, or one of the lowest points in your life that you went through and stuff like illness or something like that, or chances where you had almost no finances and you were going under. Put that in your Twitter and do the hashtag Woo has the worst. And
Dude, I gotta tell you.
Shannon did hers.
No, I gotta tell you my real life lowest time
Go right ahead.
in life. I have two stories. One is real, one is fake. Okay, the real one is that I had a month without light, internet, or water, and almost no food when I was in Puerto Rico, and that was
Oh.
fucking horrible. Now the fake one that is not really that bad, but it's real kind of. I had to fap with a fucking magazine with a woman with bikini. She was not even fucking naked. That's how bad I had it.
That's sad.
That's sad.
Yeah. Jeez. What, you put a red eye in you? Okay.
I had no
Yeah.
internet. I had no internet. So
Yeah,
the magazine,
But you didn't
Magazine.
have water or power. Jeez.
water or power, yeah.
Yes.
I was doing anything to get fucking money to help my mom and shit.
I get it. I get it 100% of what happens when you're low on money and you're trying to do everything you can. We just, when
Dude.
this happens, hashtag who has it worse. My
Dude.
my van's transmission just blew and stuff, and I barely have any money to get a new car. We're on the verge. We might be able to get one, but we're not so sure yet. Hashtag who has it worse.
Okay,
There's-
I know JT know what is this, Juka. My mom had to make Juka, and I had to sell it, like, outside to get money.
Yeah,
That's how bad I had it.
Juka is a pretty good taste to it.
Yucca is fucking awesome, and it was a time that a lot of people wanted. So we had like $200 per day, which was good. But damn it, we had to go and sell Yucca just to fucking get money, and that's how
Yeah,
bad.
it is not easy. Just
Is it
it's
that
not
bad?
easy.
Is it that bad in Puerto Rico at times? Where the poor
Sometimes.
Puerto Rico is a mess.
Right now, my family is into politics, and you would not believe how poor they were.
Mm-hmm.
But they would do everything they can to help a fellow out
Yes.
in politics. They do everything they can to help sustain someone in power. That's how good my family was on my mom's side. My other family, well, they pretty much tried to manage the town. Heck, most people that don't know them, they basically all they ever do is basically they're like Democrats in a way. They try to save money.
Mm-hmm.
They try to manage the budget. But as for some Republicans, it's kind of a Republican versus Democrat thing in that place.
Really?
Yeah.
But I just have to say it like this. Puerto Rico, I thought Montana had it bad because of our low pain. Puerto Rico, after hearing you and Sonic's what you guys said about it, you guys have worse than Montana does.
Yeah, I had it worse. I lived by a drug dealer. Would you believe that?
Oh man. Well, my hometown in Montana, a small town outside Missoula, had quite a few meth dealers, so I do believe that. I've seen people on meth before. I've seen it affect people, so I do believe I know what it's like to live next to a meth dealer or drug dealer.
I'm gonna tell you Puerto Rico in a nutshell. Why a lot of Puerto Rican are coming to the United States? It's because they are escaping their home. Because
Really?
that's practically what it is. We still call it home, but our parents, the government, are abusing us. So.
Oh man. Yeah. I couldn't. I would like to go over there to see what the place is like, but see what that area is like.
It's not bad, but there's certain areas you gotta avoid.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're in the city of like Chicago or LA. Some parts are nice, other parts aren't. It's like one neighborhood you're in like this beautiful area with rich people everywhere, and then you walk in and it's like you have to watch where you look or you could be shot.
Dude,
I'm not sure if it's like that in Puerto Rico, but I know some cities it's like that.
Dude,
I remember.
We can go to Puerto Rico and we're gonna have so much fucking fun because I know so much places. But the thing is, living in there is the problem.
Yeah, especially in El Yunque.
Yeah.
El Yunque is like the biggest problem that people have when they live in the El Yunque.
When I'm thinking of Puerto Rico and stuff, there's like rich places where you can live and stuff like that, beautiful picturesque areas.
All those people are Americans.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you could live in those areas and stuff, or you could live in like the impoverished areas. That's what's like here in Montana. There's like rich people areas, like in my small town. It shows in Missoula. You'll see it in Missoula. You'll see it like there's like a hill in Missoula right around the college area, right on. I think it's like I'm not sure where it is, but it's on like the far side. If you come in like from west to I-90, there's one side where it's like built on the side of a mountain, all these rich houses and stuff. And I laugh at it all the time because it's built on gravel.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and talk about something else.
Go ahead, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
We're
going to talk about Men in Black.
Sorry.
I'm pissed off with him.
Okay, guys. One more thing, Sonic. What were we going to say?
I was going to say that you said San Juan, and I was like, San Juan, a lot of people are American in there. They even had the newspaper in San Juan is in English. It's not even in Spanish.
That's not what I meant. Okay, go on, JT.
All right. Okay. Here's the thing that pissed me off about a Man in Black right now. He's asking for his fee to go to the whole airplay thing, $30,000.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
$30,000. He's asking for a fee to go to the freaking goddamn debate.
Fuck. Why?
He says, okay, I offered to go to debate Gamergate if Korzesi pays my modest speaking fee, but it seems he's uninterested.
Modest?
Okay.
Modest?
Right.
Oh, man.
What
I'll
is
post
he?
post the thing. Post the thing and I'll put it in on present. Or
Okay,
present
they only
on-
had a screenshot of it, and
No
and
fucking-
it's probably fake, but it was okay. Here's the
I'm not
you
gonna be
have it
surprised.
archived. Let me go ahead and link it from Slade because
The most prominent thing he's done is write on Boing Boing and got something published in the Guardian under an opinion column calling Call of Duty problematic, and he wants $30,000.
Yeah, that dumb fuck man in black.
I mean, that's what they do. So I mean, why are you surprised? He's not gonna get it, so just be happy with it.
Well,
Yeah,
this is what I said when I heard about him saying that bullshit. The first thing I said
Why are
was,
you even mad?
that's how we all know he knows himself that he's full of shit. He knows himself that he's wrong.
He's the best player on our team.
Okay, here it is. I'll present it. Give me a second here.
these are
Bill
screenshots,
Glasses
mind you,
on
but they
Twitter.
also archived it, so they also linked the
Okay.
archives.
Take this with a grain of salt, everybody. That's it. Unless it's archived, and this is actually proven to be archived. There we go. There we go. It's I have it screenshot right there. There it is. Hashtag Gamergate, shilling in the wind via a man in black, and it basically says. Let me see if I can zoom in. Give me a second here. There we go. Zoom in. Right there. It seems like. What's his name again?
I forgot what it.
J. Allen, Man in Black.
Korsky.
Correct.
Seems like
Michael,
Korsky.
I think it's Michael Koreski.
Kresge's plan to get anyone but Gamergaters to come to his debate is going as well as ever. spjplay.com/speakers. The Gamergate shortlist sure is a thing. Pick.twitter or so a picture he showed. So far, Korsky lists people willing to be in the same room to debate these people as follows, and he says, I offer to go to the debate, hashtag Gamergate, if Korsky paid me a modest speaking fee, but he seemed uninterested, LOL. And he says, I am happy to go to Korsky's harebrained thing to repeat these points for the low speaking fee of $30,000. And if you do your thing for $30,000 to help a friend of mine, HMU if interested. Oh,
That's just straight up shilling. I mean,
yeah.
the dude knows he's full of shit. They all know that they're wrong. They all know that they're
Yeah.
going to look like ass monkeys if they show up there in the first place. So he's just trying to get something out of it. Or he's just trying to fuck around.
Here's my issue with it. Okay, he's been criticizing Gamergate since day one.
Yes, exactly.
What pissed me off is he could have done this for free
Mm-hmm.
He is
to
doing
debate Gamergate for free.
No, he just.
He would have done this out of pocket, out of his own ass, just to end this whole argument with Gamergate. But no, he wants $30,000 just to help out a friend. Which friend are you talking about, Jay Allen? Tell us, Jay Allen. Are you willing to help your friend out by ending this whole thing, by debating it, by asking $30,000? You are full of shit, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's.
I don't
rich.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you wrote on Boing Boing. I don't give a fuck if you did all this talented shit just to get into the game industry. But when you ask for $30,000 while women are being threatened, you're full of shit. You don't give a fuck. You're
Yes,
a piece
this
of
really,
shit.
this
You're-
really shows their mindset. They
That
want
really
money.
shows your mindset about protecting women in the games industry. This is the reason. $30,000 just to help
Guys,
out a friend.
Okay,
guys,
go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Go ahead, man. I'm pissed.
why are you flipping your shit about this?
It's because of how he's been. We are not doing this for money. We're going. Our panel is going on their own
but you know
will.
how they work. You know what? This should not surprise you at all. I mean, Jay has been, from the get-go, all about trying to get himself taken seriously as a writer. I mean,
And he did a terrible job at it.
yeah, we realize this. I mean, why are you mad at Jay doing exactly what we expect Jay to do? I mean, you guys realize that the first person Mark Kern ever blocked was Jay.
Was it really?
Oh, all right. I'm gonna tweet. I got the screen cap. I'm gonna put it out.
I can't put on. If you want to do a screen share, we can do it that way, or I'll do it on mine.
I don't know about screen share, but I'm just. All right, I need to like stop shilling my Twitter here. But
It's all right. You're allowed to shill your Twitter today.
It's
Or
live
Nurgle
stream.
said it's okay.
Yes, the great and powerful Nurgle said it's
Look
okay.
at you.
Yes. Did you? Oh man. Apparently, Batman likes your little drawing they have on your head.
Yeah.
I try my hardest. Thank you, Batman. That is an honor.
Yeah, you could have went with whatchamacallit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
Yeah.
It's just Jay Allen's dishonest.
Yeah, this right here proves that what kind of a person he really is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because
you guys don't remember? I just tweeted it, but you guys.
Oh,
don't
I'll go to
remember
your
that moment?
Twitter. Give me a second here. Let me go to your
Go to
Twitter
your
and check
Twitter.
it out. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Stop Gamergate 2014. Damn, that's been a long time ago.
yeah,
First ever blog. I'll put it on my screen share for everybody. Go. Let me go to this for a second. Screen share. Man hurt. There we go. There we go, guys. In my first ever block on someone, and I did it. I just my first ever block on someone, and it was Jay. Let that be noted in his timeline.
That was the moment when Mark Kern sort of semi-officially, joined Gamergate. I mean,
Yes.
thank you, Man in Black.
because Men in Black just writes a bunch of crap on his little story file. Here's my story. Would you like to listen to it? I'm like,
You guys remember in the beginning when Mark Kern was sort of trying to play neutral and reaching out to them?
Mark
and
Kern
that
always was neutral. Was it him that Jeff Keenly said when he said to that GG meet or no that gamer thing? I forgot what it was. It was like a convention or something. And he says we all have to be neutral. We have to all be fair to each other and stuff like that. And Jeff Keenly says thank you for talking about Gamergate like that.
Yeah,
He
it was
glared at
that was BlizzCon when that had happened.
BlizzCon, and
Yeah,
was that Mark
BlizzCon.
Kern that did that? I'm trying to think. Was that Mark Kern that did that?
no, that wasn't Mark Kern.
I'm trying to
That
think.
was
who that was.
Bobby. Was it Bobby Kotick?
Bobby Kotick?
I haven't been. I haven't remembered. I can't remember that long ago. I have a short attention span.
What are you guys talking about?
Back in like 2000 and
I
no,
don't
back
think it
in
mentioned
all the way
It was
back in
in BlizzCon
2014.
2014, where the guy kind of talked about the issue of harassment at BlizzCon.
Oh yeah, and
And then Jeff Keenly runs his mouth. You know Dorito King.
Dorito Pope, actually. It's Dorito Pope.
It's
And
Dorito
that-
Pope now.
It's been Dorito.
What
Pope,
the
dude.
fuck is, dude? It's Dorito Pope. Always been called like that.
Oh, I always called him Dorito King.
And the look he got from that when he went off, I remember.
Fucking normie.
Yeah, he really wanted. I'm assuming he will no longer have him at BlizzCon anymore.
Yeah, he was pissed. That look on
But-
his face
but,
was like, fucking
this-
great.
You're no longer going to BlizzCon ever again. I am banning you from BlizzCon.
But I mean, seriously, Man in Black is the best player on our team. Don't get mad at him. Let
I
him.
know.
Don't
I
not
have to say-
interrupt anything he does. I mean, let him.
Yeah, I
He
have to
wants
agree.
he wants to demand $30,000. Okay.
You know what? Let him. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Mark Kern made it known that he was not going to take this bullshit. That guy is pretty awesome.
And this isn't the
GG in
first
Toronto.
time.
There's some hot chicks.
This
Can I
isn't-
say some? Can I say some gaming news?
Go right ahead.
Okay, PlayStation Plus June is gonna be Metal Gear 5 for PS4, Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, School of Shogun for PS4, Super Exploding Zoo for PS4 and PS Vita, Futu Redeem, I cannot say that. It's another game for PS4. Call of Juarez Gunslinger for PS3 and Cloud Kingdom for PS3. They just
Ouch.
announced that.
That's some good shit.
Some good shit.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I was going to buy that game pretty soon, but you know what? Don't have to now. Thank you, PlayStation, for giving me that game.
What other game are they announced?
Okay, the big games.
I remember when
School of Shogun Bonafide Edition for PS4. For PS3 V. School of Shogun Bonafide Edition.
School Shogun. That's
That's like a
Shogun.
strategy game.
yeah.
For PS3, they give you Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's a pretty fucking awesome game. And Cloudberry Kingdom, which is a platform.
So what is Cold War's Guns?
Call Juarez is like a first-person.
I know it
shooter.
is. I play Call of Juarez, but what's the Gunslinger different? Than the
It's
other
a
ones?
it's a first-person shooter with guns.
Oh.
It's a-
Basically, it has a storyline to it. It has no multiplayer, but it's actually
Oh.
pretty good.
a first
It's
person.
kind of like a story. It's kind of like a story game. It's not a.
It's
not
a
an arcade
It's
game.
a
Yeah,
first-person shooter Wild West game.
I know
Yeah.
that.
It's a first person shooter with shooting. That's
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a
It's a
first-person shooter. There you go. That sums it up nicely.
With shooting in it, that's nothing. It's just nothing but shooting.
It's a pretty fucking awesome game.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome game.
Nothing wrong
It
with
has like 2 endings.
It's one of the best first-person shooter in the in last gen.
I mean, Serious Sam sold on that. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so basically we're going to get Call of Juarez and Metal Gear Solid 5. With
Yep.
2 good games out of that mix. I'm not
I'm
sure about
happy
the other
about
ones.
that. I want to play the. I'm thinking about getting the new Metal Gear when it comes out, so I'd like
Oh,
to
Yes.
Ground Zeroes.
I
got-
actually... Ground Zeroes, I'm going to be truthful here. It was a short game, but
It's
it was
it's
actually a
pretty
good
fun.
game. Yeah, it is.
It's
But
pretty
it
fun.
wasn't full price, so you know what?
No, it was like $40.
Yeah, so
I don't know, $30 on PS3, 20 on PS. No, PS3 was $20. 30 on
PS4.
PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on PS3, so.
I'll just wait till next Tuesday to play it.
Oh, I finished the game 100%. It took me like 25 hours to finish it. To complete it, not finish it.
Well, that's a pretty good amount of playtime for a game.
Mhm.
Yeah. It has a lot of hidden content and different stuff that you can do. It's practically like a test demo for people, but the problem is they just pay for it. Like, come on, Konami. I knew this is a Konami shit because Kojima spent a lot of fucking money doing fucking Fox Engine, and Konami like, dude, we need to make money. So that's why they released Ground Zeroes. I'm okay with that. I just want.
I agree with Batman what he just said. Red Dead Redemption is still the best Western game. It wasn't really like the Old West. It was more like the end of the Old West, where it was like in the 1910s. So I agree it was a really good game, but it wasn't the exact Old West. But still, they did a good job.
I want to play Red Dead Redemption. I haven't
Oh,
played
it is awesome. I heavily suggest it.
Red Dead Redemption's pretty good. Yeah.
Yes. Suggesting it to you to play.
Yeah. Go
Even
play
though
it.
it's not on the PC, it's still a good game.
My brother bought it digital on Xbox 360. I'm gonna see if I can get the license to put on my Xbox.
So we were going to talk about something else before Sonic wanted to talk about their releases. What was it again?
Yeah, I just said in the middle, just sent game news to keep everything refreshing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue Gamergate stuff.
JT? Or
Hmm.
Nurgle, one of you guys, or
What's up?
yeah, any of you guys have anything on Gamergate related news? We were
Well-
about to talk about something.
What were we going to talk about? Good old Chong about his apology or whatever it was.
No, I'm not so sure about E. Miles Chung. I mean, yes, I feel that he looks like he acts like he's sorry. I think he realizes he's been an asshole, but that's another story.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, I thought that was one of the topics. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not really talking about that. I could talk about the flack he's going to face, and I'll talk about one tweet he faced, but I'm going to try to get to that pretty soon. But anything else you guys want to talk about before we jump into that?
Thank you.
You're gonna mention something.
You should open that topic with that picture the guy made of Ian with the Roguestar patch.
Oh man, I can't find that one. If you could post it in my thing, I'm trying to get to my video of the one where I just did today. Here it is. One I just did a few minutes earlier today. Here it is. Twitter, a cat in black. No, a cat in black. No, Maystorm posted this.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. This is going to be one of the many things that's going to happen to Ian Miles Chung in the next few days, in next few weeks, actually. This is what Ian Miles Chung is going to face.
All right, I'm posting it.
Screen share.
Well,
Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'll start with that.
someone kept pointing out memes at him like
Yeah. Here we go.
he was jumping ship.
Yeah, we'll start with this one. Ian Miles Chung, he churned on Anti-Gamergate, basically. He basically retracted on his words and stuff, and he said he's apologetic for the things he's done in the past. He says he's going to unblock the people he blocked because of this. And his next tweet he did, he says, I'm sorry. He did, this is no longer my viewpoint about his Gamergate thing. I have to answer this call.
Damn it, you talk too fast.
Basically, Ian Miles Chung is going to face the wrath of Anti-Gamergate very, very soon.
I know.
And I guess for those that do...
You know, I'm hoping it does. So, since I'm trying to a little more relaxed about everything, it's gonna see how Anti-Gamergate actually is.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I think he started to really realize it after he made that apology, because it seemed like in his apology he seemed like he was actually very sympathetic, and
Yeah.
he wanted to stand by and hold his own integrity, and stand by his words.
Term.
Alright, listen, guys. It's Ian. Let's not do no magic.
We're not gonna give praise from anything yet. It's a wait and see on this guy.
Let's put it this way: Ian was a desperate person back then. He basically tried to force people to go to his website, GamerRanks, when he was the mod at Reddit. A lot of people kind of got upset with him about his post and kept spamming the same old thing over and over again, and that's what caused a lot of the problems.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't think we should have any qualms or start pretending that the shit he did in the past is
It's not.
suddenly cool now because
No, it's not. He did some really questionable things in the past, and I admit it. But you know what? The Gamergate related stuff I'll forgive him for, but there's other stuff he has done in the past that I have to say it'll take time for that stuff. Only time can help.
This isn't so much Ian, flipping sides as it is that the antis have really gone that far off the deep end.
Yeah.
I don't think Ian's.
But here's the tweet. You guys are seeing it right now, right? May Storm, a cat in black. She did this tweet. She did this.
Oh, nice.
If you wake up one morning and decide Gators had a point all along and started repeating their BS, you are a freaking threat to women, is how she put it. And then,
Oh, that's cute.
and then someone says, I assume this is referring to Captain Apology. like I said in your tweet, you screeched at Wu for having Coffee Wardell, basically, and she says, "I give you a hint, it's a different man." And she went on and just basically was saying this is about Ian Miles Chung, basically.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't find the other tweet she put. She must have deleted them or something. Shit. Damn it. But she basically was going after Ian Miles Chung. Or it could be just because I'm blocked. But yeah, she basically was just going after Ian Miles Chung, saying we could give it that the Gamer Gators could leave their thing behind and then return back to normal society. She said it like that. And it says, and yeah. And she says the opposite holds true as well. If you leave, you're going to be kicked from normal society. That's how she's basically saying it. So what's your guys' opinion on that?
What power?
Ian Miles Chung is going to face that for the next few weeks.
I think Ian will be fine. Don't even worry.
I know, but I'm just saying that's a small taste of what he's going to face.
I don't think that Ian is suddenly going to embrace or like us, nor does he.
No, he's not. He's just he apologized, and that's all he did.
Leon, you had to let people talk.
Sorry.
No, but I mean, I don't think that this is suddenly a magic 180, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being neutral. He probably doesn't like our community and doesn't want to join us. Fine. It's good enough that he's jumping ship. Be happy for him. Just, more power to you, Space Hitler. I'm still not living that one down. But, I mean, yeah, hail Chiang. Let him do his thing. Ship is sinking, rats are fleeing. Just enjoy the salt. You don't have to like him. Just appreciate the irony. And understand more people are going to be doing this. I mean, this is a big deal. You understand the presence this guy had in the community before, he saw the light, so to speak. This is that Vader throwing the Emperor into the chasm moment.
Yeah, pretty much. The thing is with Chong, though, I mean, he's been unblocking every last one of us since then, and he's actually been responding to us, not saying that, he's going to join Gamergate, of course, or anything like that. And no, we shouldn't forget the bullshit that he did, the things that he said.
You don't have to hold it against him. I'm just saying.
No, we shouldn't forget it. But we shouldn't hold it as a grudge against him.
No.
That's how I see it.
I mean, if he's trying to act like Mr. High and Righteous later on about racism and stuff like that, we just completely say you have no room to talk because of the stuff he did in the past. But other than that, if he's willing to apologize and stuff, anyone like, I had enough of this, I'm not going to do it anymore. I think Ian Miles Chung just wants to leave this
Liam
behind. Yeah.
Norwegian guy said he wants to join.
I already sent him a link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know what? If he wants just to leave this fight, which I think is what he's trying to do, is just leave this fight just with grace, or what little grace he could salvage. And because I bet just everything that's going on, he's seen the craziness go on. He's just like, I had enough of this. I don't want any more of it. It would drive me insane if I was on that side.
Well, the thing, and this is what I've got to say about the whole thing too, is about forgiving him. We would be just like them if we didn't forgive him. If we didn't, If he wanted to come to us, if he wanted to, call them out on their bullshit too, we would be known better than them to condemn him for trying, and then saying, yeah, well, you were an asshole too,
Wait. Is it actually confirmed that he wants to join us?
No, he does.
No, I'm just saying if he decided he wanted to go that route with us, like say if he came out and started calling, let's say he wanted to say, hey, fucking Brianna Wu, shut the fuck up. You're being a bigot racist.
He already does say that.
But you get my point, though. It would be wrong of us to call him out and say, well, you were a bigot son of a bitch, too.
That's irrelevant.
It just makes it sound...
What he's saying is true.
Well, you get what my point is, though. Is it doesn't make us any better. It makes us on the same level as them for calling him that. You know, this guy, from what I see, is he genuinely just wants to wipe the slate clean and get away from all this shit and go back to writing about games and enjoying his life. So be it. I've had about enough of dealing with his ass anyway. I've had about enough of anti-Gamergate in general.
That's one less person we have to deal with. That's my opinion. One less person we have to talk about or deal with or call out on his bullshit.
Exactly.
Okay. That Norwegian guy, I sent you the link. You there? Okay,
Really, Cat? Really?
What's going on?
Oh, there you are. You just jumped on. Okay.
Hello, Norwegian guy, baby, welcome home.
Hello.
Hey man. You discussing the Chong thing?
President Chong.
Resident Chan 2.
That was good.
I should try to do some voice acting. Resident Chan 2. Beware.
Oh, you can do that movie voice.
Well, I saw Sargon's statement on the Chong thing. It was really, I agree with him. Let's just accept his apology and move on.
Yeah, I'll accept it. I understand that he wants but it still won't get a lot of people to come to his website.
No, but I think it will. I mean, Matt, I saw Matt talking about this. It was like he wants to keep the drama going. I was like, fuck no, don't even bother. He's mundane Matt is basically talking in like absolute terms, like, oh no, you can't trust him. And Sargon's like, okay, what is he going to do? Okay, if he basically turns around in a couple of weeks and says, haha, fooled you, then the only thing he's been able to do is to trick us. Oh no. But if he's genuine, and I think that he is, so I say leave him alone. But it seems like Monday Matt wants to continue the drama.
Monday Matt is just... I don't know Monday Matt at times. Monday Matt just likes... Sometimes he makes
what's so
sense.
funny? He actually stopped one guy from trolling us. There was a guy that tried to troll that claim. You remember that live stream? He told us not to attack that guy.
You talking about Jordy Tate?
No, there was a guy that claimed that he had the Freedom of Information Act of the investigation of Zoe Quinn and others. He claimed he had that paper with him, and he kind of tried to fib about it.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, and he tried to convince Jordan Owen and what's his name?
David Rooney?
David Rooney, yeah. He tried to convince them, and suddenly, bam, he just pulled a troll. He just wanted to see them. It was all false claim. It was just basically a circle jerk. The guy pulled, and everybody wanted to go after him, and Money Matt went off and just defended him for no apparent reason. Like, guys, leave him alone. It's like, okay.
There is quite a few people online who has figured out who Monday Matt really is, but every person I have asked didn't want to tell me, but I know that a lot of people have figured out his identity.
Well, he lost his job, that's for sure.
Yeah. He lives in Oregon, I think, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to live in California.
It would make sense for Monday Matt wanting to keep the drama going simply because, well, his channel thrives off of drama. And of course, this is one less thing he can live off of.
Well,
done,
he could
Batman,
have done what I would have done. Because right now I'm calling out freaking Mary Sue for their BS they pulled with Game of Thrones.
I don't know, but I don't like too much Monday Matt. I don't know.
You know what? You know what Batman said? Monday Matt can be mundane.
But
Yeah,
you know
sure.
what was funny about the whole Game of Thrones thing was that I like to watch the whole TYT Game of Thrones reviews that they do every Monday, and
Mhm.
even Ben Mankiewicz, who is the biggest feminist asshole on TYT, basically said, "Yeah, I disagree with Mary Sue on this one. I'm gonna keep watching it." He was like,
Yeah,
Like,
because
it's the story. It's not. That's what people are really
here's the
into.
thing. Here's the thing that bothered me is that they had one issue with one girl getting her ass reamed, while there were several women that got their ass reamed in Game of Thrones.
Was that from Joffrey though?
"No,
He actually killed them.
Yeah, Joffrey is.
mur-
I
because
mean, come on.
feminists don't have any problems with murder. It's rape that they're concerned about."
Yeah, and there was a part where women in a small little village get gangbanged by a bunch of guys from the Night's Watch who started a mutiny. Remember that episode?
I don't remember. I didn't see that episode.
But there
Here's
was that. But they're rape.
That was up in the north of the wall.
here's the one that really comes to my mind when I think about Game of Thrones and
Mhm.
rape, and go, okay, so where were you fuckers at when Jason Momoa's character forcefully
Yeah, I was
made
about
that
to say
woman
that.
marry him and have sex with him multiple times? Where the fuck were you idiots at? Seriously?
Yeah,
But we're gonna bitch about this random ass rape that just happened when it's not even the first one that's happened in the goddamn show.
I know, and she was crying in that episode. I was like, and I was like, oh man, I feel bad for her. And
I mean-
it was like she was getting her ass rammed. Like she was like,
I mean,
yeah.
the Dragon Lady and the Jason Momoa character. Sorry, I don't know what was the actual name and her name
Yeah.
because it's been a long time since I've seen it. But yeah, those two characters became really big favorites with the fans because they overall started to develop a relationship and become a loving husband and wife. But in the beginning, that's what the fuck it was. It was, I married you, you gonna fuck me now. So where the fuck were the feminists for that shit? Seriously, that's about the same equivalences of, bitch, get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
I know, and that was the issue that I had with him. But Mary Sue didn't seem to have a problem with that.
Well, the irony here, I mean, okay, let's turn this around a little bit. To imagine for a second if Cersei was to be gang raped, nobody would have given a shit.
Oh, do you see the trailer Knock Knock? It's a horror movie, right? Where the guy is the victim and two girls are kidnapping him,
Yes. I know what one
and
you're
he
talking
got
about.
raped in the trailer.
All right, I'll show you a movie that has an example of objectification.
But can
Did you see the new trailer from Vacation?
I want to talk. I just want to share with you guys a story. I don't know if you heard about this story, but there was this guy in Russia who tried to break into a store, which was owned
Oh
by.
yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah.
He was raped.
Yeah, this woman, I googled the woman, and the picture that came out was not what I expected. This woman shouldn't have to rape any man. She could basically just take off her clothes, and any man would willingly have sex with her. She was gorgeous. I'm not kidding. It was
I
like,
know.
She must have
I mean-
been mine.
you can. I mean, she ran a hair salon, I think, and I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that there's a lot of guys standing in line outside of that fucking hairdresser right now.
I don't know, man. You never know.
I mean, I didn't know what to think. I mean, I felt bad for the guy, but at the same time, he was breaking and entering and trying to rob the place.
Yeah,
So,
because
like, really
the guy,
feeding Viagra.
yeah, she used everything just so she can. I don't know. She may have just felt that she couldn't really, because she works as a hairdresser and she runs her own business or something, that she had to go after a guy that just basically was like, he couldn't afford shit. And it was funny as hell when she, whatever her name was, just was like,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I never even heard of this story.
Look, when I think crazy stories in Russia, I think of this video right here.
What video? Oh,
Let me roll it back up.
Guy gets beaten up. Oh yes.
Every time I think of Russia, I think that video.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Oh man, that was funny. It's just like the mascot just jump out and beat the crap out of the guy.
Yeah, and she. I think.
Okay,
the woman
okay.
is really attractive. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, listen to this, man. Okay, here's the story. The incident occurred on. This is not this year. This was a few years ago. Let me see. A man came into the hairdresser, and an armed man rushed in and demanded the day's earnings. The frightened employees and customers agreed to fulfill his demand. But when the shop owner, a 28-year-old Olga, her name is Olga, of course, was handing the money to the robber, she suddenly knocked him down on the floor and then tied him up with a hairdryer cord. The 32-year-old Victor could not have known the woman was a yellow belt in karate. Olga locked the unlucky robber in the utility room and told her colleague that she was going to call the police, but didn't do so. When everybody left home, she approached the man and ordered him to take off his underpants, threatening to hand him over to the police if he didn't cooperate. After that, Olga raped her hostage for 3 long days. She chained Victor to the radiator with pink furry handcuffs and fed him Viagra. She eventually let the man go on Monday, March 16, saying, "Get out of my sight." Victor went straight to the hospital as his genitals were injured, and then to the police. Olga was resentful when she was taken by the police. "What a bastard," the woman said about Victor. "Yes, we had sex a couple of times, but I bought him new jeans and gave him food and even gave him 1,000 rubles, around $30. After that, she wrote a notice to the police claiming the man tried to rob her shop. Both Olga and Victor may now face prison terms. The woman would be convicted of rape, while the man would be convicted of robbery.
Well, now, that's something you don't hear every day.
No, it's like only in Russia, you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nothing wrong with
where's
Russian
the link to
women.
This original story. I want to look at it.
It's an old.
Her name is Olga. Her daughter is called Sonny. Metal Gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link on Skype here.
Okay, thanks. You got to see this.
It's like, the woman didn't look half bad, and it's like they kind of censored her.
There's a picture of her online. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'll send it to Liam.
Yeah, because she
the
looked
blonde woman,
like an attractive woman. Like, they have a censored version of her.
Oh. Why the hell? I mean,
You gonna say something?
like, why the hell would they? This is just a weird story. I can't. I have no word for this.
Russia is like Florida and United States.
Really?
Yeah, Florida always have weird fucking news.
Yeah, Florida's the one that had the face-eating nut job on bath salts.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking,
Anything that crazy in Russia?
dude, fucking ETC, Machinima ETC always has a section for Florida.
There's always something crazy going on in Florida. And Texas. Don't forget, Texas gets some crazy shit, too.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, does Russia really have crazy news stories like this all the time?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they do.
I just showed off the video of the furries beating the shit out of the guy on the road.
Oh man.
That was the funniest shit I ever saw. I was like,
There's also the report about a Russian woman raped 10 men.
What's up with Russia, man? Are the women not getting laid or something? I mean, what's going on? Are the dudes just like, nah, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
They're
What's up
too
with
drunk
that?
for that shit.
Like, seriously, if
Did Vladimir?
My bad, dude. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's just, I guess some women are probably feel they want to be empowered and possibly try to have sex with 10 men.
Leon,
Yeah.
I sent you the picture. I sent you the uncensored picture of the woman.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Damn it, I want to see.
Yeah, share it with the other guys.
Whoa. Okay.
All I have to say is yes, please.
Put
What
on
is
the
where's the
Hangout
picture
chat.
at?
She's
Okay.
old
Give me
now.
a second.
She's 30,
I'm trying
but she's
to-
cool.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me put it right here for you guys. Here's the link. Here's the chat for you guys. There's her
Okay.
picture.
Dude, he was complaining about that. Come on now.
Damn.
Yeah, I would bang her. She has
Okay,
a
this
cute
is gonna
face.
sound. Trigger
Everybody-
warning. This is gonna sound very misogynistic. That bitch can tie me up to a fucking water heater any goddamn time.
Let's just hope your wife.
It's like, you know,
The wife
I don't
isn't
know
here,
why.
she's
I don't
in
know
New York.
why. I don't know why would people feel intimidated by that. It's like, yeah, I would admit I would feel intimidated by a woman like that. That is that attractive.
Do you know
But,
how
I
many
mean-
men in this country would dream of that shit happening to them? Seriously. You wouldn't even have to
How
meet
many?
them by
You know how
accident.
many movies were made about stuff like that?
Yeah,
I've
there's
seen
also
porno movies
The funny
start out
thing
like
is, you hear about high school teachers, right?
Yeah, about the teachers that take advantage, like that go for the teenage boys and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's like there's. Did you hear about the one about the sex party one? The teacher got caught having a sex party at her house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I heard about that one.
I'm gonna say one thing. This one such incident happened in my school actually.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to junior high. I was it didn't happen to me. I'm sorry to say, but we had this substitute teacher, English teacher, and you know, she was 23, I think, and she was fucking around with a guy in class, the biggest nerd of the class.
Oh,
He was
Damn.
he was a loner, always on his own, and I think he had, you know, emotional problems and such. And because I mean, I tried speaking to him a couple of times, but he was always very introverted. And apparently, she fucked him. And
Apparently she
and,
felt bad for him, and that's why he fucked him.
yeah,
Does anybody have an update on this story? Like, did they ever get convicted? I'm trying to,
yeah,
like,
they did.
They did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I think she got 2 years.
Well, she's out now.
I think so.
I mean, how do I sponsor this lady? I will gladly, you know, fly her to the U.S. I'll pay for her citizenship if she wants to chain me up and fuck me every day. That's cool. I'm fine with that. My
Well,
wife might be okay with this. She'd be like, well, you know,
Yeah.
at least getting some, and I'll
And it's like there are so many attractive women. It's a shame that some of them just do
Can
this.
I mean, I used to. When I remember, I live in Norway, right? And we share a border with Russia in the way
Yeah.
north, and I was actually a border guard for a while, and trust me, when they had the female Russian soldiers standing on border, all they had to do was to show tits, and I would have defected.
Oh, dude, them Russian. Like, okay, I went to the Ukraine. Them Russian chicks, holy shit. I
Oh
didn't
no, that's
They
no,
no
they-
longer are Russian. They just call themselves Ukrainian.
don't
Well, they call themselves
ever call-
Ukrainian,
yeah.
but that's where. But you know, Ukraine broke away from Russia.
Yeah.
God
That's why
damn.
That's why we have a war now.
I get
But anyways,
I got a female friend. She's from Belgium. I will fucking destroy her fucking ass.
Okay.
Belgium.
Okay,
All right, I
we're
think we
getting
need
a
to
little
pull
too
it.
far here. We're going a little too far here with that. We're getting into like the first stream I ever had, and Lewd Gamer kind of screwed it up. We're getting that far.
Not really. I didn't really think.
I'm no, but I'm
that
just
bad.
saying I don't want any adult content on.
Welcome
want
to
to get
Luke
flagged.
Gate.
It's not really adult. I'm pretty sure the Views had adult content discussing stuff like this
Mhm.
before.
Yeah.
Dude, we are adults here. Except me.
Yeah. hmm Okay. Do we have any other Gamergate things to talk about? Because I think I covered everything I was going to talk about with Gamergate. Anything last things?
There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Okay.
That's the only thing that people talk about. There's the, let's see, Reddit. Let's see. 'Cause
It
already
seems like it
Yeah,
seems
go
like things are calming down a little bit.
yeah, after the whole video of conspiracy theory X.
You talking about the video of conspiracy theory X? Are you talking about the Seattle for Truth video? The
Yeah.
3-hour long one. Look, I listened to some of his stuff. I didn't listen to that one, but I've listened to some of his stuff, and he goes a little too far into the extreme
I
conspiracy
know
theory
he could
world.
have made that into a 1 hour video or just like separated into
Mhm.
2 hours because people were like, oh, I can't watch this for 3 hours. I'm like, dude, I watched it for 3 hours. I watched everything. People were bitching about it, complaining about, oh, this is all a conspiracy. Well, bitch, they've been talking in the video saying they were gonna do this shit,
Yeah, it was the
and
stuff
yet you're
about
complaining it's a conspiracy.
yeah,
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, the Seattle for Truth stuff. That was a big thing that happened.
They
within the
were
last 7
talking
days.
about this shit. They were trying to tell everybody, hey, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to set the narrative so that people can believe our side, so we can convince people to go on our side of the story, so that other people won't have to go to their side. That's basically what they're doing. They're trying to deceive people into convincing them that us as we are opposing them as the bad guys. And they're paying the media out of their own pockets to do this.
Then they're gonna run out of their own pockets. So
Yeah,
Well,
because right now we're standing up against them because we're trying to tell people, look, you need to tell the truth. Stop lying.
Can I just make one? There's something that I wanted to say that I just remembered, and I would like to take this opportunity to anybody who might be listening or watching this. Please don't buy any FIFA football or soccer games anymore from EA. Do not support any FIFA products anymore.
why?
Given
What's going on?
the FIFA, you heard about these guys, right? The guys who run the organization.
Yeah, I know.
FIFA.
I've heard
Yeah.
something about.
They were arrested in several high-ranking members of that organization were arrested yesterday
I heard
for
some about FIFA.
for corruption charges, and they were even in the U.S. they have hit their offices in the U.S. and there's going to be a huge indictment. We're talking corruption charges that ranges from 1.4 billion, I think.
Whoa.
So there's a shit ton of money, and it turns out that this corruption has been under FBI and other agencies around the world. They've been investigating this for several years.
No wonder Femin was protesting against them for a long time.
Oh
Who
yeah,
was?
they are.
Femin, the chick that like those feminists that like to throw their tits out like naked.
Oh, okay.
Those-
Those ones. All right, I gotcha.
Femin.
The
That's
one
what they
where,
call
the
themselves.
one where people do pay, or where some men do pay attention to the. Protests.
I actually met some of these girls.
Were they nice people?
They were nice to me, and I didn't care. They had tits.
I'm just asking if they were nice or they were
So,
crazy.
You're talking about FIFA. What happened about it?
They were the main executives of FIFA, except the president, were arrested for corruption charges. We're talking corruption that has been ongoing for several years. It's a period of 20 years, I think. And they
So
arrested.
it's basically
they ar-
2 decades of corruption.
They arrested current members, and they have arrested members who were former members of FIFA as well. And it's talks of that FIFA might be that the current president Sepp Blatter, maybe his name is really Sepp Blatter. I'm not kidding. His name, yeah, it's written. He's Swiss, and he was not arrested, even though everybody who likes soccer in Europe and, well, the west of India, they think he's the biggest asshole ever. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I hope people will not support FIFA games anymore because this is some serious shit.
Yeah,
are-
I've never
What type
been a
of
soccer fan.
corruption are they in? Being charged with? I mean, what's the corruption?
A bribe.
Actually?
They've been charged with accepting bribery. Countries
Yeah.
who want, let's say that the next World Cup will be held in Russia and Qatar. Qatar does not have the climate to have a football match. It's
But
way
they do
too
have
hot.
the money.
Exactly. And there's been and there was even rumors that the South African thing was also about corruption that they have.
How about Brazil?
No.
Yeah, especially Brazil.
I mean, it would be a good place for a FIFA tournament for a World Cup to be held in Rio.
Qatar's like, it's a rich country, but the problem is
It's a hot place.
Yeah, but that's not all. That's not all. The rumor, what has been, human rights activists in Qatar have discovered that that the stadiums that are being built for the World Cup is essentially being used by slave labor.
Yeah, it is. There's
shit.
reports. There has been reports of people
From
dying
Nepal,
of
workmen from
stroke.
Nepal. I'll explain how this works very briefly. The workmen they get in are people from very poor countries like Nepal and India. And here's the crazy thing: they let them into
also Afghanistan as well.
Yeah, and other African countries as well, many different nationalities. But here's the key:
In Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, they let them in. They let them in. They have to live in horrible working conditions, and the employer takes their passport, so they can't leave until they've done the job. Because you can't leave the country without an exit visa.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly how it works. It's human trafficking at its finest.
And this is why I'm not going to watch. I've never really watched FIFA ever. It's mostly because of how violent the European. I thought the American football. I'm talking about American football, not soccer football. I thought the American football fans were
the
horrible.
working conditions were horrible for them because they had to do this in the sun in Qatar. They had to rebuild. They had to build everything up from the ground up, and it's sad that these people didn't have water. They didn't have anything to work with.
Mm-hmm.
It's no joke because I read an article about this that they were building stadiums and there was a lot of issues about human rights. Human rights groups were concerned about this.
Well, one thing that actually happened as well is that because of the investigation right now into FIFA by the Justice Department in the U.S. and the Swiss government, and a lot of other countries as well who are investigating this case, they one of the main things that they have looked at is the Qatar World Cup and the Russia World Cup that is going to be held. They have investigated how they got the World Cup, if FIFA had accepted any bribes from Qatar or from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently
Sorry.
And it seems like they are very certain that there is a lot of shit going on between Qatar especially and FIFA. I don't know if Russia is involved in this, probably, but I don't know if they have any evidence of that. But I think Qatar is definitely one of the murkier.
So FIFA was a huge mafia.
Yeah, my opinion about this is just what happens if they find out that this happens? Are they going to have the World Cup still at Qatar?
Oh, no, they know it happened. They know it happened.
I'm just saying, are they still going to have them at Russia and Qatar?
Nobody knows yet. FIFA is the crazy thing is that the remaining members of FIFA they are like pretending nothing is even wrong. One journalist who went to the press conference yesterday, he basically said it was like being in a parallel universe where nobody was like, has something bad happened? They were like acting like totally casual about the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm boycotting FIFA.
Oh wait, FIFA is trending right now.
In all seriousness, though, Woo has it worse.
Yes, a bunch of men were brought into the country Qatar. Passports were taken away from them, and they were forced to work in the hot sun with no water, in the Qatar sun in no water, and were forced to build these massive stadiums. Hashtag
Temperature.
worse.
Yeah, while there were several people that died.
Yes.
The people are dying. According to human rights activists, there is at least one worker per day that dies.
God, that is terrible. That is terrible. I mean, I know I made a light joke of it, but that's fucking absolutely.
No, that really is
Human
hashtag.
trafficking is a horrible, horrible thing.
No, especially the
dude.
labor that they had to deal with. They didn't provide water or anything. That is the truth. Only the human rights groups did.
Yes.
I remember,
shit.
guys.
Norwegian
Gamer
guy
Sites
just got
Texas.
cut off.
Oh, man.
But
That's just
remember-
terrible, though.
But just remember, guys, Gamer Sites Texas and we're the worst in the world.
Yes. Even though we don't traffic humans to build our massive soccer stadium, we're still the worst. Even though we don't invade small Iraqi and Syrian cities and massacre Christians and Yazidis, we still have it worse. We're still worse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about it. That I actually wrote to EA about the whole I decided in my opinion it's not going to matter, but I basically wrote a letter to EA Sports and to Andrew Wilson where I requested that please terminate any cooperation you have with FIFA from now on.
They
And-
won't.
They're not going to, though. That's
No.
what's sad about it.
Yeah, and what FIFA did here, that was inexcusable. I don't even want to know. I mean, like how the Olympics picked Russia. You know what Russia did to get their Olympic stadium built in 2008?
Can I have something
It
to
was
say
just
about that?
as bad.
My teacher at my teacher at the school that I just graduated from, her uncle is in the Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, and I basically said, and I didn't know at the time that was her uncle. So I said, "Fuck, these creeps are nothing but corrupt," and I was like, yeah, but I basically said the one. I mean, Norway didn't even want to have the Olympics because you had the International Olympic Committee were basically making demands and all these crazy demands out of countries, and they were like demanding to see the royal family even, and that's when the Norwegian people basically told them to fuck off.
Was the royal family that protected in Norway?
I see how many rich
No,
people are going to kill themselves.
No,
Oh.
I mean, because nobody demands to see the king. The king is the head of state. Nobody
Yes.
demands to see them. They were demanding to see the head of state. That's like the IOC demanding to see the President Obama. That's what we talk. Nobody demands it. So that was what pissed a lot of people off, and Norwegians said no, fuck you, we're not going to host the Winter Olympics. Go bother somebody. Go bother something. So no country wants it. Sweden turned it down, Germany turned it down, several other countries turned it down. There's only two
And then
countries
Russia
left
got
that are
it.
still there's only two countries who want to host the Winter Olympics now. It is China and Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan? Really?
I'm not kidding. And those are the only two countries that still want to have it. Rest
Really?
of the
This is
European
news.
nations have said fuck. No, this is not
news.
news.
To me, it is. I never heard about this.
Didn't
This is-
China? They had a Summer Olympics, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They had it back in
But-
2008, and they literally worked people to death almost.
Yeah, they did that, and there was some other some other incidents too, like during some part where a little girl is singing. She was lip syncing, and there was actually another little girl behind a stand or something that's not to be seen that was actually singing the song or some shit. There's all kinds of weird shit I heard about China when they did their Summer Olympics.
Oh. So, the Winter Olympics will be in South Korea.
Oh, what, summer?
No, winter.
Okay.
Winter Olympics will be in South Korea.
Is that really the best place
And-
to have those Olympics?
Yeah, to them it is.
Go ahead, continue, man. My bad, dude.
No, I was just looking. I think it's the 2022 Olympics. Let me see. Nobody seems to want it.
Really?
All right, Leon. We were talking about this earlier. I'm gonna interrupt.
Well, it's the same
for a
with
second.
Mexico. Everybody
Okay.
wants more money.
Okay, go right ahead, Nurgle. Say it.
I said that I couldn't decide which controller I was gonna use for MKX, and I have decided it will be this thing.
What's thing? Oh, that. Oh,
That will be the
game-
controller. That
What-
fight stick's just
the
not
Mad-
working for me. The Mad Cat fight.
The
Mad.
Mad.
Okay.
The one is
The Genesis controller. Okay.
I need that so bad.
I was using this,
Okay. Yeah.
but it sucks balls. Don't buy this crap if anybody's watching. Do not buy this damn controller. It's shit.
Okay. Okay, JT. Back
That's
to
my review.
I just had to
Well-
let Nurgle talk for a second. Go ahead.
Yeah, the whole thing about that whole thing about the
FIFA.
Olympics is that Mexico tried to get the Olympics in, but they kind of refused to. I'm
Mhm.
surprised because they would have gotten a lot of money, including FIFA. They refused at FIFA because they were demanding money as well to build
Yes.
all these things, and it's like they can't.
Mexico isn't the, and right now I wouldn't pick really Mexico because it's not the politically stable. Heck, it's almost safer to have it in at some point at some places in Mexico. It's almost safer to have it in
one funny
Ukraine.
One funny thing that actually happened was during an interview, the head of FIFA was asked, "How come you have $1 billion if you're a for-profit organization?" Oh, that's just reserves. That's the answer the reporter got. We have $1 billion in reserve. That's what the head of FIFA said, and which is quite a reserve actually. $1 billion.
$1 billion.
That's $100 billion.
You know, for the organization to have its way to actually make money and travel.
Yeah, and that's
Yep.
all they want is they just want money, and that's all that matters to these people. It's not about the love of the game anymore, not about the love of the sport. All sports are getting this way. Football, it's all about the love of winning. We saw this with Deflategate and the Patriots.
Yep.
But FIFA was really unlucky to be arrested in. These FIFA guys were really unlucky to be arrested in Switzerland because they will be extradited to the United States.
Uh-oh.
Because it's the state, it's the IRS and the state and the Justice Department in the U.S. who have the main responsibility for the case, because a lot of the money transactions happen on U.S. soil.
Oh, they are fucked, man. They've got the IRS involved. Oh, they are fucking fucked more than fucked
Erwin
can
R.
be fucked.
Shyster must be happy right now.
Because they have a
Oh,
soccer
you tax
foundation.
cheats.
Because the main offices for the soccer foundation in the U.S. is in Miami, and those offices were hit at the same time as they were arrested in Zurich.
All I have to say is this: all you tax cheats are guilty till proven innocent. Hopefully, someone actually got that joke. Hopefully, someone got that joke because.
Look, man, Wesley Snipes himself couldn't
Okay,
even
JT,
get away from the IRS, okay?
Okay, JT, final words? Because I'm going to probably close the stream pretty soon. Or unless you guys want to keep going. JT? Oh, JT left.
JT left. That's his final words.
Yes. JT left. Okay.
They're gonna get some freedom from the United States.
But you know what? I always think of like they're screwed, the IRS, and that's what I have to say is all you tax cheats are guilty till proven innocent.
Yeah, there's only one organization in the entire world who has managed to bring IRS to its knees.
What?
Scientology.
You know, I've heard that before.
They're just like the most. I don't even want to get into Scientology.
Oh, wait,
I don't
they
talk
were
about
the-
religion.
They were like the only religion that actually managed to infiltrate the government and shit and steal intel and shit. Or some shit
Yeah.
like that, weren't they?
The biggest, it was the biggest, I think, I forget the word, but it was, I think they called it the biggest infiltration of the U.S. government since the Second World War.
Oh yeah.
It was Scientology.
Really?
But these
Create-
assholes,
Go ahead.
these douchebags managed to reveal themselves a little too early, and the FBI had known about them for quite some time anyway, so they arrested several people.
Wow.
Yeah, someone's
It seems
gonna
like
jump in. Someone's gonna jump in. I'm gonna send him the link if he tweets to me.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, but I think of like the professional wrestler IRS Erwin R. Shyster when I think of this. He always said when he entered out in the ring, all you tax cheats are guilty till proven innocent. And that's basically how the IRS runs. Is like
That's
it's
how
like
they.
you're guilty till proven innocent.
There are two things. There are two guaranteed constants in life: death and taxes.
Yes, I love that.
And not
Unless you're
necessarily
rich.
in that order.
Unless you're rich.
Yeah.
Fuck.
waiting for the thing to come up. Is that my thing? Notification. All right. Okay. But so, you got anything else to say about this? That they're just screwed?
They're screwed.
Well,
There we go.
They're screwed. Pretty much screwed. That's it.
Yeah.
They got proof they're screwed.
Uh-huh.
There's probably going to be even more about it on the news today because it's been on the news. Every European station
If the FBI was
every year.
investigating 20 years, they're screwed. Because they have to investigate for 20 years to be sure. They're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. If it took them quite a few years to do this, they are screwed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with screwed.
Yeah.
It surprises. Well, it doesn't fully surprise me finding out a sports organization has corruption within it. I mean, look, I'm pretty sure you'll see shit like that in the NFL and MLB and all those other ones too, but not on the scale of what we're seeing with FIFA, obviously.
The thing is, with FIFA is more like worldwide. They go everywhere.
Yeah,
So
it's much more international, so it makes sense to see a set of corruption on that scale in the first place. I'm not surprised. But it's okay.
Well,
'cause Wu has it
but you have
worse.
to. One thing that is really interesting, I want to mention as well. You know, you have FIFA, and then you have something called the UEFA, which is the European Football Association. FIFA is worldwide, and UEFA have a lot of power because they represent the Premier League in England and the Bundesliga in Germany, and the Italian league. So there's a lot. They have a lot of power as well, and they are pissed off at FIFA right now.
Okay. Okay, Wu Wee, I think his name is gonna join in.
Woo-wee!
Yes.
Let's do it.
that
Okay. It'll be a minute. I just sent him the link. But yeah, I always remember just that. I just think they're screwed. You can't get away from the IRS. No matter they're like the ultimate crime fighters. It's like they don't care if you commit a crime or something, but if you mess with the government's money, you're screwed.
You know what?
I just
Even the
loved-
Joker said, "I won't fuck with the IRS." Okay.
Yes.
That was a good.
Exactly.
But I just had to say that I was watching the press conference held by FBI yesterday about the case, and I loved the FBI agent had the perfect pun. We have just given FIFA a red card. Wink, wink. I was like,
Wow.
he actually used. I was like, he felt so good about himself. It was like I have never seen a more confident man.
look at
talking.
this.
So
If
they
FIFA, look at this. If the FBI be investigating all this shit for FIFA, and then they put like anti-gamer. They want FBI to investigate us, and nothing has happened yet. Like, dude, we got nothing. Like,
Yep.
Well, like I
there's
wrote, I actually tweeted to Rihanna Wu once. I think the FBI have more interesting things to
There we
deal
go.
with. Eh,
Welcome, Matt P.
Thank you.
Hello.
What's your opinion on the IRS getting or busting FIFA?
What was it you were saying before?
What do you mean? You have to elaborate. We
can't
said a
remember.
lot of things before.
To the IRS, you're guilty and proven until proven innocent.
About the
Pretty much.
woman. What? Pretty much. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
all
Yeah.
suspects are guilty, period, or else they wouldn't be suspects, would
Yeah,
they?
that's how the IRS basically runs. It's like you're guilty until proven innocent, or you're just
Bullshit.
definitely guilty. Because they put so many years into like going after you and stuff, and if you're targeted by them and they say you owe money and stuff like that, and you do owe money, there's no escape in the IRS. And going after FIFA, they're done for. Okay, give me a second here. You want to say something? Just jumped on.
Matt.
Eh.
You
You
joined
still-
to say. You joined to say something.
You alright, man?
Yep. Whoa. And my headset fell off. What were we doing? Insulting politics?
No.
We were talking about the IRS going after FIFA.
Just look at my screen share.
What?
I'm crazy
Yeah,
enough to
I
take
remember-
on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you.
Oh, man.
I remember that episode.
You see,
Yeah,
Joker's not completely stupid.
yeah, but yeah, the IRS is possibly one of the most devastating agencies that could go after you.
You want to
Were
know
they
the
interested in
funny
the
thing?
FBI?
They're not. I don't think they're actually a government agency. If I'm not
No,
mistaken.
they're just. I'm not sure what they are. I can't really explain what they are. Oh,
Maybe they're the Illuminati.
What is? I'm googling. What is the IRS?
here it is, guys. Here's the link about Erwin R. Scheister, IRS. There it is on YouTube for if any of you guys want to watch it. I do not want anyone to do a share screen on that because WWE will automatically go after my channel. They did. They will. They are one of the automatic ones, but WWE owns this clip, so I don't want to show it on my channel. So I don't want anybody to automatically share it. So
They are a department of the Department of. They are the government agency. Is a bureau of the Department of the Treasury. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
So basically, they're under the Department of the Treasury. They work in tandem with the Justice Department to bring.
Yeah, but that explains what happened to
they're the
FIFA, right? Because
taxmen. That's what they are. They're taxmen.
because Treasury Department and the Justice Department decided that they will launch a criminal investigation into FIFA with the cooperation of the FBI or with consulting with the FBI. That's how the IRS got involved.
Mm-hmm.
So, since the IRS believes that you are guilty until proven innocent, does that mean they've been hiring social justice warriors all this time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's CNN just came out with an article less than an hour ago. It reads, oh, holy shit. Holy shit.
What?
Okay, here's the latest.
Blade.
Every time, man.
Shit,
Every
Batman.
time.
Oh my God, Batman, really? He says that effing clown. When you showed that picture of a Joker, he says that effing clown. Batman must not be happy.
Sorry, Batman.
Batman always pay his taxes.
Of course he does. He's Batman. The IRS is afraid of Batman.
Who's more terrifying, the IRS or the FBI?
The
Who is more
IRS?
terrifying, the FBI or this guy right? Who is more terrifying, the FBI or this guy?
Okay, guys. Okay,
Bad.
Leon.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what they say. Here's what CNN is writing about it. The U.S. Justice Department unsealed a 47-count indictment in federal court in Brooklyn that detailed charges.
Indictment. Yeah, charge. Yeah, they charge. They press charge,
Indictment.
and they bring it to court.
That detailed charges against 14 people accused of racketeering, wire fraud, and money laundering conspiracy.
Why? Were they in the area?
Yeah. The most serious are the racketeering charges, which allege that the officials turned soccer into a criminal enterprise, according to U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch, who spoke to reporters in New York.
My
And
Anyone else
FIFA
want to bet
officials,
the IRS just chose random people that were in the area?
They
FIFA
probably
officials,
did.
no, they were arrested. They were arrested in Zurich. These guys were arrested by Swiss police and will be extradited to the U.S.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the interesting part. FIFA officials are accused of taking bribes totaling more than $150 million and in return providing lucrative media and marketing rights to soccer tournaments as kickbacks over the past 24 years. It's incredible. There's a shit ton of evidence. They didn't even do a good job of hiding it. They are screwed.
Yeah. Here's
Because the Swiss police got all the documents necessary and they are sending it to the FBI.
This time they ain't gonna be faking. They got hit by the other player.
No, they're actually gonna be hit by the IRS, and that guy's coming for you. I'm just kidding.
I'd like to see the IRS come after me.
Yeah, buddy, you're screwed if the IRS comes after you. Trust me.
Oh, trust me. They have no idea what I have behind my back.
Dude, buddy, I don't care how
It's
tough you are. The IRS took down billionaires. I don't care how tough you are. The IRS is taking down billionaires.
I can just imagine one nerdy guy working for the IRS with glasses and a typewriter, basically going,
Wow.
I fucking bet that one conspiracy theorist that those conspiracy nuts are so fucking happy right now. Like, yes, I got it. Soccer ball actually melts steel beams.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well.
They did 9/11. Soccer did 9/11. It doesn't matter. They're still gonna go to jail.
Yeah, these folks are screwed, man. There's nothing they're gonna be able to do about it.
Yeah. It's just done for. It's done for, and that's what's gonna happen with FIFA. Yeah.
I say the IRS is the new Illuminati.
No,
I wouldn't go that far.
I won't go that far. They're taxmen. That's all they are. They're tax.
If you actually, according to several people, according to several people who work in the IRS right now, it's probably one of the most disorganized organizations in the United States.
Yes, but
so
but it is.
there are
the
no
most
Illuminati.
powerful. But it
No
is because they say they could bring down a billionaire. So you know what? You go toe to toe with the IRS, you're screwed no matter what. You go toe to toe with them, they could bring down a billionaire. They could bring down anybody.
Oh my goodness.
That means that we can actually fill the taxes and have more money next year. I don't know.
Well, now all we have to do is to get the IRS to investigate Anita and Brianna and everybody else we hate.
They're probably investigating them right now. We're not sure yet. We're not sure about this, but they could be investigating them right now because you don't get away with that claiming to be a nonprofit organization and then making money off of it to fill your personal lavish lifestyles for too long because the IRS one these days will come for you.
It's really it's really bad when you want. It's really these people are really awful when you're considering that they make you want to make deals with the IRS.
That is pretty bad.
When you want to start alliances with the IRS, then you know the people you're fighting are assholes.
It's like you're selling your soul. It's like, here you go. I'll sign
Does that
right on
mean
the
all
dotted line.
finals in the backyard or not?
It's like you're digging like you to the center of the earth just to fill a contract.
It's basically like, sorry, Anita, sorry, Brianna, but the IRS scares me less than you do.
Okay, here's a tough one. What's scarier, the IRS or 4 angry women?
Hey.
Four angry women.
Well, they're both a dangerous situation to be in.
Hey,
Both
look at.
destroy the world.
What would you rather do? Be yelled out by your wife or spend 20 years in prison? What
Look,
would
I
you
gotta
rather
say
do?
something. Look, I
At
gotta
least
say
with
something.
my wife, I'm probably gonna
Go
get.
right ahead, say something.
I'm gonna say something. All this billionaire lost $1 billion now, but we'll still have it worse. We
Yeah.
still have it worse.
I gotta take off, Leon. I'll talk to you guys
Okay.
later, right?
Okay, I'll see you later. I'm gonna close the stream pretty soon. I've run out of topics.
So have I.
Yeah, I have. You know what? It's been a good stream and stuff, but I think I'm gonna end it right here. So there'll be an
Leon.
I
off-air
remembered
chat.
my question.
There'll be. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, what happens if someone from the IRS watches this?
They're
Well,
gonna probably laugh their asses off at how lucky we are. They're gonna be like,
I
damn
don't-
right they screwed.
I have
Do you
no
guys
reason.
have a message for the
I have-
IRS?
I have no reason to fear the IRS.
Please let someone with glasses, slick back, a black mullet just come up to you and say, "All you tax cheats are guilty till proven innocent." That'd be funny. That'd be like the ultimate cliche of an IRS agent. Calling me a
Well.
tax cheat.
Screw you, IRS!
Yeah.
Did you? By the
Okay.
way, before we close the stream, I want to say, has anybody seen the Simpsons episode when Krusty Burger is turned into IRS Burger?
That was old, sir, man. You know what? As Leon, as you say, this goes. All this is well and fine, but please remember that Wu has it worse. Okay.
Yes.
Everyone, remember. Please remember.
Yes. Let me put one more word before I close the stream, and everybody says their final goodbyes. FIFA, the members of FIFA were caught with corruption charges, racketeering basically, and guess what? Wu has it
Wu
worse.
has it worse. Hashtag's right there in my camera screen, right there, with the beady eyes.
At least I wasn't raped by a Russian woman.
A very gorgeous Russian woman.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I gotta take off. See ya.
Okay, well,
Have a
I'm
good
going
one,
to
man.
close the stream right now. Well, I've been your host, Leon Gunstill. We have Nurgle here, we have Sonic, we have Norwich and Gaim, we have Matt P. And I'm closing it right now. We'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.
Next time we will be insulting politics.